Welcome guys to Idle Games TV. So Infinite Nights, keep that in mind. An idle RPG, a retro idle RPG, so let's jump into it. So you're going to be able to reset your progress, obviously you're going to be able to get even more bonuses out of it and so on. Now what you're going to need to do over here, you're going to have a main 6-hero team and you're going to jump into the Devil's Tower basically. So we're going to jump into a fight and afterwards I'm going to tell you a bit about this game. So as I mentioned, it's a retro game, definitely quite cool things for you to check out in this game. You're going to have a main team with 6 heroes, different kind of let's say abilities for different kind of heroes. You're going to have knights, mages, archers, different kind of tanks and so on. So you do need to keep that in mind, and obviously you're going to want to have a healer. You're going to want to have different kind of heroes. Now the 5-star heroes are the best one that I could put my hands on until now. Obviously you can star them up even more. Now you're going to have the opportunity to put the game on auto mode, and you're going to have different kind of speeds over here. Now right now I can increase the speed to 5x. So if I'm going to watch this ad for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to have the 5x speed. So I'm going to watch the ad and be right back. Okay, so we're back. So right now I have 5x speed. Now every time you're going to watch that ad, the auto mode will declick, so you need to click it again in order for it to go. Now the cool thing about this game is the fact that you're going to be able to repeat the battle. So basically you're going to go as further as you can in those towers, and eventually you're going to die. I mean, obviously the enemies will get even harder and even harder. Now when you're going to die, you're going to be able to click an option and basically you're going to have autoplay, and basically your heroes will come back from the first level in the Devil's Tower where you put them. So let's say for example you're going to start in level 1. Your first progression will be somewhere around 50 levels, let's say 70 levels. Okay, now the next time you're going to start at level 70. Level 70, yeah, let's say like that. Okay, when you're going to start, you're going to advance most probably 10-20 levels. So basically at level 90 you're going to die. Just leave the phone on. That's the main idea. Leave the phone on, and eventually your heroes, after they're going to die and collect all the loot, they're going to come back and loop again the gameplay for from tower 70, and again they're going to die, again they're going to come at floor 70, and repeat. Now obviously they're going to get a lot of stuff from those fights. You're going to get a lot of resources and a lot of gear parts. Now the gear, you definitely want to put the best gear on your heroes, because obviously you're going to be able to make them even stronger. Right now I'm going to exit. I'm not going to let them fight until they're going to die, but you're going to need to hire from here different kind of heroes. Now you're going to hire them, but you're not going eventually to use them. You're going to use them only to level up the other heroes. Now you're going to have the village over here. The village is going to be your offline income privileges, if I'm going to say it correctly. You do want to upgrade over here as much as you can in order for you to collect your gold coins when you're going to be offline. So the maximum level over here is 50 for each one. So clean the forest, gather woods and so on. If you're going to level it up, basically you're going to get a higher amount of gold coins for that specific time frame. So you will not decrease the time frame, you will only increase the income that you're going to get after a specific time, depending on which floor over there, let's say. Now you're going to be able to go into Dimension Gate. Now into this Dimension Gate, basically what you're going to do is you're going to reset your game progress, and you're going to get the soul stones. Please keep that in mind. Every time you're going to have this possibility, reset your game progress. Now right now my maximum floor is going to be floor 400, and afterwards I need to reset. Basically it will let me know that I cannot go any further and I need to reset my game progress. After I'm going to reset my game progress, as I mentioned, you're going to get the soul stones. Now if you're going to get the soul stones, you're going to go into the dimensional store. Guys, this oh my god, this is definitely going to be really helpful. Now over here, the holy treasure, you can purchase ride specials. Yes, I know. Now obviously over here these are going to be really expensive, as you can see. Now what can I do over here? I can increase the village level, and obviously if I'm going to increase my village level, obviously I'm going to get even more income out of it. So the maximum level is not going to be 50, it's going to be even more. Now the castle level, on the other hand, your castle is going to be only upgraded until level 30 at first, but you can increase the level over here. So with the stones that you're going to get in the Dimensional Gate, so the soul stones when you're going to reset your game progress, dimensional gate, don't forget, you're going to go into dimensional store and you're going to be able to buy ancient relics and holy relics. Now let's just start with the ancient relics. This everything that you can see over here, you can max it up until level 30. Okay, so 30 times you can buy it. Obviously it's going to get even let's say even expensive and so on, but you do want to buy everything that you can put your hands over here, and believe me, quite a lot of things. And obviously you will increase the damage, the health from your heroes. Now let's go a little bit in the battle and let me show you. So select chapter over here, guys. For every chapter you're going to have 5 episodes, and believe me, there are a lot of chapters. I mean a lot, and you're going to be able to reset your progress every time and afterwards come back, play the chapter. Obviously you do want what you do want, honestly, in my opinion, and I saw that it's working. Although you will only advance, let's say 10 levels, 10 floors, it doesn't matter. What you're going to do and what you do want to do is every time you're going to jump into a battle, first check out if you're going to have a better equipment for your hero. So if you're going to click on your specific hero, you're going to see that you're going to have an exclamation point on the auto equip. Click that and it will automatically put the best gear on that specific hero. Keep in mind the fact that different kind of heroes, as I mentioned, you're going to have priest, mages, like over here, vagrant over here, vargant, okay, this one the same, so 3 the same, and angel. Now when you're going to hit over here auto deploy, they will put the best heroes in the strongest heroes, my bad, in the team. And obviously if you're going to have a mage that is the strongest one, automatically it will put him or her, depending on what is it, basically in the main lane, in the first lane. Okay, now you can change that. Obviously you can switch between them, but it doesn't matter. Now you do want to train your heroes. You're going to go into the team, you're going to go into the training, you're going to select over here a specific hero, and you're going to auto deploy 4 stars or 3 stars. Now this, what does that mean? Basically from here, from the hire department, you're going to be able to hire other heroes, weaker heroes basically. You're going to be able to buy them, and afterwards you're going to go back into the training part. You're going to select a better hero, obviously, and you're going to be able to get experience points from the heroes that you have hired, basically. So you will consume the heroes that you have hired over here in order for you to make the other heroes even stronger. Now keep in mind, you're going to need to put gear. You're going to be able to build over here the castle. So right now, as you can see, the maximum level is 30. Don't forget, with the soul stones you're going to be able to increase the level over here every time you're going to reset your progress. The council, you're going to have 3 guys over here, or ladies, whatever, and you're going to need to pick up some quests. If you're going to complete those quests, you're going to get rewards, you're going to get gemstones. Now regarding the gemstones, you do want to use them over here. So you're going to go over here in the hire department, hire, and you do want to consume the gemstones over here, like for example to summon 10 knights in order for you to get knights with 5 stars. So I used 2 times the option with 800 gemstones, and I got I don't know how many knights with 5 stars I have, 9. So as you can see, at least 8 of them I got them from there, and 1 I know that I got it from a quest. Now every time you're going to reset your game progress, you're going to have level 1, but you will keep the equipment on your heroes. So that's a good thing, at least that's what I saw. Okay, now over here you're going to have the opportunity to watch ads, get 10 gemstones or get a specific amount of gold coins. You're going to have a gift over here, a lot of online rewards depending how much did you spend in the game. You're going to be able to collect some free gemstones over here. Quite cool things. 7-day rewards, obviously if you're going to play the 2nd week, the 3rd week, those will reset and so on. You're going to have the store department. Now in the store, definitely watch the first ad because it will give you quite a huge let's say opportunity to get really cool equipment. So I'm gonna watch that ad and let's see what I'm going to get. Okay, so here it is. Not that good, but definitely at first you need to watch that because it will be really helpful. Now keep in mind the fact that over here in the team department you can have the item bag. So this is going to be your backpack, and you do want to increase the slots over here. So increase it at least with the gold coins, and afterwards consume some gemstones as well, because if you're going to leave your phone on and basically they will go on auto farm, they will gather a lot of gear, and after your backpack will be full, you will not be able to stash anymore. So you will lose a lot of items, and most probably some of them even better than the ones that you already have. So keep that in mind, okay? Now you're going to have the opportunity to go to the blacksmith. Every time you're going to craft over here, every time you're going to forge, and obviously you do need those items that obviously you're going to get by farming. You're going to increase the level of your blacksmith. Every time you're going to increase the level of your blacksmith, you're going to have the opportunity to get better and better levels for your equipment. Now, depending on the stars that your equipment will have, obviously they're going to be even better. The good thing is the fact that you're going to be able to watch ads until you're going to have up to 5 stars for every specific equipment that you're going to forge over here. But you're going to have a successful rate, so you will watch some ads, but some of them will not work properly on your gear, and obviously you will not get that star. So keep in mind the fact that depending on how further did you went in the game, you're going to get higher levels in the tower over here, and you will not get the same level from your equipment if you're going to forge them. So you do want to increase the level of your blacksmith over here. Every time try to forge as much as you can. It doesn't matter if you're going to have only 1 star or whatever, just try to forge them in order for you to get your level over here increased. Now you're going to have a lot of items that you probably saw over here. The items are the one that you can use, so we're going to jump into the fight over here. The items are the one that you can use from your backpack, but you need to have your auto mode over here declicked. So if you're going to click it over here, you're going to see this ones, okay? Now you can use mana potions. So what I forgot to mention, let's say, is the fact that every time you're going to send your heroes in the battle, they're going to consume their mana potions, their mana, and obviously they will not be able to replenish it. So they will not have the opportunity to refill their mana bar, and you need to declick the auto mode, go into your backpack item, and obviously put some mana potions on different kind of heroes that you know that have better and better skills. So keep that in mind. That's going to be easier for you to have a better game progress. Now if I'm going to pass the boss at floor 360, obviously I'm going to be able to unlock the next floor. Now eventually when I'm going to die, I'm going to exit, and afterwards I'm going to start from floor 361, not from floor 351. Every time keep that in mind, okay? Try to go further and further, exit, start from the highest level that you were able to unlock, and definitely you're going to have an option to revive all of your heroes eventually when they're going to die, at least the first time. So when they're going to die the first time, you're going to be able to watch an ad, you're going to revive all of your heroes, and obviously you're going to be able to move even further. Now eventually exit, come back one more time from the highest level and try to go further and further, reset your game progress, and so on. Now right now I'm just going to want to pass level 360, and afterwards I'm going to just exit. I'm going to kill the boss from this level, and afterwards I'm going to exit. Afterwards I'm going to reset my game progress just for the sake of the video. But for you guys, try to go as much as you can, and when it's going to mention the fact that you need to reset your game progress, reset it. Get those dimensional stones, those soul stones, and definitely buy as much upgrades as you can. Now right now everybody will die. I'm going to watch this ad. Okay, so right now I'm back. I have watched the ad. Now obviously if you're going to revive all of your heroes, their mana potions will be filled, so definitely you will have an advantage. Every time you're going to kill a boss at level 10, you're going to have the possibility to choose between 3 chests. Obviously you'll have money and different kind of items with a higher level, so definitely quite cool. The bad part is that you are not going to be able to increase their stars, but definitely a level 10 item with 2 stars is better than a level 4 items with 5 stars, so keep that in mind, okay? You're going to have the coin over here with the wings. If you're going to watch this ad, obviously you're going to get that high amount of cash, but it's not that high amount, so don't bother. Every time you're going to finish, basically, although you will not watch the ad for the revival of your heroes, every time you're going to have the opportunity when you're going to finish, so when you're going to reach the maximum floor that you were able to go with those heroes, you're going to have a 10-second frame window where you're going to be able to watch an ad, and you're going to be able to multiply your income with 5. Now that option is only available every 24 hours 10 times, so watch out what sum of gold coins will you let's say multiply with 5, because definitely you're going to have some let's say rounds where you're going to get really low amount of income, and you're going to have some rounds when you're going to play and you're going to get from the chests, from the bosses that you're going to encounter at every 10 levels, you're going to get some gold coins, and basically those gold coins will pile up. And if you're going to watch the ad at the end, obviously, like for example this one, see, if I'm going to watch the ad, I'm going to get that high amount. I didn't watch it because I already have a high amount of cash. Right now I'm going to exit, so I'm going to return. Okay, I leveled up over here. Right now I do need one more level, so I'm going to go into the battle, and here it is. Previously I started with 351, now I'm going to go for 361. It doesn't matter, as long as you're going to be able to go 10 levels every time. Really cool. Now what you're going to need to do, you're going to go into the higher part over here and try to hire as much heroes as you can, and afterwards obviously go back, train your heroes. So the maximum level for these 5-star heroes is going to be 60, but you will be able to make them even let's say stronger. So basically you will be able to increase the level capacity of those heroes. Where exactly? Let me show you. Over here in the training department, you're going to be able to awaken them. So obviously if they're going to be at level 60, it's going to be a 5-star hero. You're going to need different kind of things in order for you to make them let's say to level 70. So keep that in mind, okay? You're going to promote them, something like that. Now you're going to have the opportunity to go over here in the field department. Obviously, basically these are going to be some mages, some endless towers. You're going to have the opportunity to jump over here every time, at least every day, sorry, 3 times. Basically this part is also a way of let's say getting better and better equipment, and also getting a lot of gold coins from this part. So keep that in mind. You do want to play over here at least 3 times, depending what did you unlock over here in the fields. I didn't unlock all the options in the game, so sorry for that, but definitely an interesting game, and is going to keep you playing a lot, believe me, quite a lot. So from what I saw over here, quite a lot of chapters, and as I mentioned, every chapter has, let's say, 5 episodes, so you're going to play this game for a lot of time. Although it's an idle RPG game, a retro idle RPG game, definitely you need to give this game a try, guys, okay? Now please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit that like button, definitely will help me. And if you're enjoying my content, let us know in the comments below, because definitely that will help a lot. Now you're going to have the skill tree over here. This one I just unlocked, okay? So bear with me. So obviously I'm going to consume some stones over here. Yeah, I got it. So you're going to have, as you can see, classes like soldiers, mages, priests, archers, paladins, vampires, vargant, elf, angels, assassins, and fighters. So you're going to want to have paladins in the front. I mean, come on, it's obviously, so you're going to be able to choose different kind of classes, and you're going to be able to upgrade your skill tree. So watch out what kind of heroes will you use, and obviously over here you're going to be able to upgrade your skills. Definitely that's going to be the next thing that you do want to do after you're going to decide on your main team. So watch out what heroes are you going to put in your main team. Every time you're going to reset your progress. So right now, although I didn't reach floor 400, sorry, my bad, I'm going to go into the dimensional store. I'm going to hit confirm. I'm going to reset my progress. So depending which heroes will you have, the same story will still apply every time you're going to reset your game progress, but you're going to get even more soul stones. So right now, the same story, every time you're going to reset, you're going to do what? You're going to pick the stone out of, you're going to pick the sword out of the stone, my bad. So you're going to need to click it a bit. Bear with me, guys, until I'm going to pull out the store. And obviously, basically you're playing the King Arthur story. That's the main idea of the game. Now, keep that in mind that I have kept all the heroes that I previously had. So if I'm going to go into the night part, everyone has level 1, okay? Now over here, if I'm going to go for it, as you can see, he has already the equipment on him. So let's go over here, so level 10. So keep that in mind, okay? Now every time I'm going to jump into the tower over here, I'm going to select, and I cannot go for the second one, okay? Because it's not yet unlocked. So I do need to go into the first one, and I need to start for level 1, okay? So I'm going to just start, leave the phone on, watch out where you're going to end up, afterwards come level up your heroes, restart your game progress, and so on. Now keep in mind the fact that I'm going to exit right now because I forgot to show you. I did show you, but every time you're going to reset your game progress, go over here in the dimensional store, You do want to upgrade over here as much as you can, okay? Now right now I'm going to consume all of my soul stones over here. This is going to be level 30. Now I'm going to go over here in order for me to increase their HP as well. And afterwards I'm just going to jump into this fight, and basically I'm just going to wait, afterwards exit, restart from the highest level and so on. That's the trick, guys, okay? Until next time, keep safe, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button and be safe out there. Bye.